Hello guys, this is Flip and welcome to another Apex Legends mobile video. And in this video I'll be showing you how you can stream Apex Legends mobile from your phone onto YouTube, Twitch or any other platform you want to stream it on. Now the steps are going to be really easy in this and I'll be breaking it down step by step. Now I would recommend you watch the full video in its entirety, but I'll be adding chapters so you can skip to the part which is most relevant to you. Now before starting the video, I'd like to say that only 2% of you guys have subscribed. What is this? You're really close to 15 subs, so I would really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe. Now for the first step is to download the software. Now I primarily stream from OBS, so now you have to open this, you have to search for OBS project and you have to click on the first link you get. So this is what we're going to use for streaming. Now this tutorial is for streaming from PC, so you want to download from Windows. Now you can also download if you have Linux and Macs. So you're going to click on Windows here and you have to download the installer, and I won't be showing how you can install because it's pretty easy and anyone can do it. Now the second software you need is Scrapy or SCRVPY. Now when you search it up, the first link will get you a GitHub one, so you don't have to click this one. You have to click the SourceForge version over here. The first GitHub one is the source code for the app. So you hit on download and it should start downloading. Now I would suggest you use Brave, it blocks all the ads, and over here you'll download that too. Now you've installed all of these two apps, you have to open your file explorer and locate where you have extracted the Scrapy app. Now in my case it's in documents, it's going to see Scrapy Win32. Now you need to download 7-zip to extract this, and you can see all of these apps over here. You want to click on ADB first and then open. You have to click here on ADB and it should install a driver. In my case I've already done. Now that you've opened your phone, now you have to go to the settings panel, and once you've opened in the settings one, you have to go in about phone and you have to go to software information and you want to hit on the build number 5 or 6 times until you get that you are a developer. Now in my case I am already a developer, so now you have to open and search for developer options over here. Now I see developer options. Now over here what you want to do is turn USB debugging on. Now don't turn any other setting on unless I ask you to. Just turn USB debugging on, and that is it for the phone's software side. I have assumed you have installed OBS by now, so you have to open OBS over here on your desktop or anywhere you have installed OBS. Well, you can see I have a lot of sources over here, so I'll just remove and make it easy for you. After opening OBS, you want to locate where you have opened SCRVPY. So we need to enable the ADB drivers over there. So locate yourself where you have installed SCRVPY and you want to click on ADB. Now I have already installed it. It should show like a terminal and it should exit. And now let's move to connect our phone and add the streaming source. Now before that, you would also want to set some recording and video. After you have opened OBS, now it shouldn't look like this, but you want to go to the settings part, and in the settings you want to go to output and click on the advanced mode. Now I am using like a low-end system, so I'll be having this thing over here. H264 is using the CPU and HD604 is using the graphics card, so I prefer using the graphics card. And you want to go to the video part and keep this as 1920 1080 HD. Now if you have a slow computer, you can also make it 1280 times 720p and keep it at Langzos over here. This is the best one I have ever found, I have tested, and after going through all the settings I haven't found anything else which is of immediate response. Now if you have a really bad computer and it's not able to run, keep the process priority on high. Now this is all for recording and streaming. To actually stream, you want to go on the stream part and you will get a stream key. Now I'm sure if you don't know how to do this part, you can always, I'll link a video or I will make a video how to set up stream part for OBS. And this is the part for OBS. Now let's open Now let's plug in our phone and see how we proceed further.
After you have opened OBS, now you have to set up SCRVPY. So now to actually cast your phone onto the laptop screen, you're going to need the actual USB. You're going to need the USB cable. So now what you do is plug it in to the phone, and preferably I would suggest you, if you have a USB 3.0 port, plug it in to the USB 3.0 port, as it reduces the latency while actually streaming. So now to turn on for file transfer, you'll get a prompt in your Android screen, and from here I will move to the laptop now.
After plugging in your phone, as you can see, you can see my phone over here. You would want to open SCRVPY over here and click on the SCRVPY app logo. Now after you open this app, it will give you a prompt where if you want to trust this computer for USB debugging, you're supposed to click OK and add a tick for every single use. So every time you open or every time you try to screen share, it will directly just instantly go to this. As you can see, I'm streaming my phone's content onto my PC with close to zero latency. It will be around 30 seconds. Like on the home screen, it's really low, but in the actual, when you play the game, the latency is going to be a bit high, but you have to bear with it because you don't have like a 4K 60 frames Elgato. Now when you've opened OBS, now I'm just gonna remove my window capture so it can show it to you from scratch. Now you want to click on the plus icon and you want to click on window capture over here, and you can name it anything you want, and it should automatically detect SCRVPY. But if they don't, you click on window and select this one, and once you have done this, you can start recording and streaming. Now I'll just open Combat Master, and once you've done it in landscape mode, you can stretch the aspect ratio any way you want. You can also use this as, you can also control the phone with the mouse, and you can just adjust the game. And I also have made an overlay for Apex Legends. It's this one, so you can also have overlays.
Well, now that's it for today, guys. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe. Now I have left out the footage for the recording, which would look how your stream would look if you were to record using the method I have shown. So you can check it out, or you can leave the video and try it out for yourself. I'll be answering the questions in the comments, so feel free to ask them. Well, bye.